Hi guys, so I have this Rainbird sprinkler controller, and I'm going to be replacing this with a smart Orbit controller, and the other one is Wi-Fi control. This is not Wi-Fi. For you to make this Wi-Fi, you have to add remote and things like that, and still it's not a Wi-Fi, it's a remote. So I just want to get rid of this. It used to be one of the high-techs, but not anymore since we have the Wi-Fi's now. So I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this one first, get this out of the way, and start undoing my wires. So these are the module for the zones, how it's supposed to be. And you can see whoever wired this before didn't really do a good job. Seems like, they are jumping off a few zones together to come on, so they're not individual. So you can see this guy is connected together, these two are connected together, and these two. So it seems like it might have 6 zones and they're just all tied together, but we're gonna make this nice and clean. There is a sensor right here. I may not use the sensor because the new device I have is a smart device which gets the weather update. So we're gonna go ahead and undo this thing and just take everything apart and rewire the whole thing. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so I took this whole thing off, basically undid all the wiring connection, and just make sure you turn off your breaker for your AC, and this is the 120 AC. This is the wire coming from, you can see right there, the sensor, and these are the wires for the zone, and we're gonna need to connect this later on, so you can, this is all low voltage, so that's a good part. If you have a hole like this, make sure you guys fill this out with some kind of foam. I'm gonna go ahead and clean all this out and install my new box for the smart controller and go from there. In my case, I'm gonna leave this open because I'm gonna just put caulking all around the box to prevent any critters going inside the wall, and go from there. Alright guys, so I installed it. I apologize, my camera wasn't on. I thought I was when I was recording, but all I did was just take this thing in right here. I had to drill a hole in the plastic casing because it wasn't aligning, so I didn't want to drill any more holes in my wall, so I just drilled the hole in plastic. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. I have one right here on top and then one at the bottom, so that's holding on pretty good, and the caulking will hold on to it pretty good. What I did was connected my black to black, white to white, and the ground wire, and the white ones coming from here were common, so make sure the white ones go on common. Depending on how you wired it or how your guy wired it, just make sure you find your common. In my case, the white ones are common. This is how normally people do it. Some people do the green as common. These are my zones, my 6 zones, and make sure you wire all 6 of them the way you want it. Doesn't really matter what number you want it. It all depends on what zone you want to call what number. So you can always switch these wires around depending on what you like or prefer. In my case, I'm gonna leave it like that, and I think I'm ready to install the front panel in. So I had taken this part out just to make the installation a little bit easier, and this is a very easy pop in. There you go. And I'm just gonna go ahead and connect this push connector, and here it comes on. Now I had already configured my Wi-Fi, so it's already connected, because before I brought it outside, I just did the installation inside the house, so I have a good signal, and so it's all ready to go. So in my case, everything is good. I'm gonna just go ahead and tuck in the wires and go ahead and start programming it. So I'm not going to cover how to program this thing on this video, but I will make another video how to program this device. If you look at the bottom below, I'm going to post it once the video is ready. I'm going to post a link in the comment section, in the section below, so you can check out how to set it up if you're looking to set it up. But basically, this is how you do the entire setup for this one. If you're getting this brand new, there is a sticker that you need to pull off, because there's a battery in there which keeps the settings on. If for some reason you need to reset the device, you just have to hold it for a few seconds and the whole panel resets. But in my case, it's already set up. I would highly recommend you set this thing inside the house so you don't end up doing it outside. Sometimes the setup is much easier when this device is closer to the Wi-Fi router inside the house, and then you can bring it outside and it catches. So guys, that is the end of my installation, and when they make things pretty later on. But hopefully this helps you guys installing your new B-hyve Wi-Fi controller. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Thank you.